Well, thank you, Tony, for your words, and thank you all for being here today. As Tony mentioned, this is our second event with the Sikh community here at Holyoke City Hall, recognizing the contributions of the Sikh people here in Western Massachusetts and Holyoke and across the valley and really across New England. I know folks have traveled from New England and even New York to be here, and just appreciate you taking the time to recognize this day and this month with us this evening. I do want to, as Tony mentioned, thank Nilka and Andres in my office. I know they worked closely with Tony over the last couple of weeks to put this event together on short notice. And we look forward to working together in the future to make sure we continue to mark April 14th, Sikhism Day, here in the city of Holyoke, and continue to promote, obviously, what happened in India in 1984 and the years following. And I know we have our community media station here, and so we'll continue to get this message out to residents of Holyoke and beyond. I think not only have I been naive as to what happened in India, I can only imagine that residents in general here in the United States don't fully comprehend what had happened in India in 1984. And so we thank all of you for bringing this to our attention. As Tony mentioned, I do have an official proclamation. I do want to thank my colleague in government, Peter Tallman, representing the City Council. He's the City Councilor at large. He's here tonight, and he was also here last year, early in 2017, for the event in April, and a strong supporter of our efforts to be inclusive here in the community. And Tony, as we know him, is a great small business owner for many years in the city of Holyoke, and we welcome him bringing these events to City Hall for residents to enjoy and appreciate. So I'll read the text of the proclamation, and then I also have a proclamation on behalf of our state representative, Aaron Vega, who couldn't be with us this evening. Whereas the Sikh community, which originated in Punjab, India, and began immigrating into the United States over 100 years ago, has played an important role in developing this country and the state. And whereas Sikhism is the world's fifth largest religion with nearly 30 million adherents, including roughly 700,000 here in the United States. And whereas the Sikh genocide of 1984 took place post-assassination of Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in Delhi, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Himachal Pradesh, Orissa, Jammu, Kashmir, Tripura, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing these correctly, so bear with me. Beginning on November 1st, 1984, and lasting 3 days, an estimated 30,000 Sikhs were brutally murdered or died as they were hunted in their homes, hacked, and burned alive. And whereas the California State Assembly on April 16, 2015, unanimously passed Assembly Concurrent Resolution number 34, which recognizes the systematic and organized killings of Sikhs by the Indian government in Delhi and remembers those who lost their lives during the 1984 Sikh genocide. And whereas eyewitnesses, journalists, and human rights activists have compiled evidence showing that the government and law enforcement officials organized, participated in, and failed to intervene to prevent the killings through direct and indirect means. And whereas as recent as 2011, mass graves have been discovered in the villages of Handuchilar and Pataudi in Haryana, and many more will continue to be discovered in the future with Indian government officials and police flouting impunity. And whereas the Widow Colony, the Talak Bihar neighborhood in New Delhi, still houses thousands of Sikh women who were forced to bear mass rape and witness the hacking, burning, and murder of their husbands, their fathers, their sons, are still calling for justice against the perpetrators. And whereas many of the survivors of the Sikh genocide eventually immigrated to the United States and established large Sikh communities in places such as Fresno, Yuba City, Stockton, Fremont, Glen Rock, New York City, Philadelphia, among other places. And whereas the Sikh community in America has recovered from the material damages of the genocide, they continue to keep the memory alive and will never forget the genocide of 1984. And whereas for years, the term 1984 anti-Sikh riots was used to describe the events of November 1984, which was a distortion and wrongly implied. Recognizing the state-sponsored violence that targeted Sikhs across India in 1984 is an important and historic step towards justice, accountability, and reconciliation, which we hope to be an example of today to other city and municipal governments across our state and across our country. And therefore, in that spirit, I, Mayor Alex Remorse, do hereby recognize the month of November 1984 and this month as Anti-Sikh Violence in India as Genocide Month in the city of Holyoke. In witness whereof, I hereunto set my hand and cause the official seal of the city of Holyoke to be affixed. Thank you. Just one more. On behalf of our state representative, Aaron Vega, who represents us in the State House, from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincerest congratulations to the Sikh community of the United States in recognition of your important work bringing visibility to the Sikh genocide of 1984 and preventing such atrocities in the future. The entire membership of the House of Representatives extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors. Given this 14th day of November 2018, signed by Speaker of the House Robert A. DeLeo and offered by our own state representative, Aaron Vega. Thank you.